So, still on another view on the matter with Eze Puriche. It has been now over a week since Very Dark Man left social media. He did not just left social media on his will. He left social media because some some Nigerians are saying he's now becoming distraction and all of that. But in some of the events that have been happening for a couple of days, the one that happened in Delta State where the police, shot a young man there. We all know if Very Dark Man is still Very Dark Man, we know what he would have done by now. You understand? So the social media is missing Very Dark Man. What do you think about that? And also about the people who are saying he is a distraction and all of that, blah blah blah. What do you have to say about them? Because since Very Dark Man left, nobody have organized any protest. They say they want to hold the government accountable. We never see anybody hold the whole government accountable. So what do you have to say about all this? Is the social media not missing Very Dark Man?
Well, to me, Very Dark Man is a great man, and I have nothing against him. For anyone to say that he's a distraction to the public, that person is lying to himself. Though he has so much influence, and most of the things he talks, a lot of people do believe him, including someone like me. Though I do not believe in everything that he says, but I believe him a lot because he's somebody that I have personal likeness towards.
But I
So,
think his integrity
and
also.
the integrity has been tested and trusted. So right now, social media is missing Very Dark Man. I do view his page. I've gone to his page yesterday. I'm good today to check whether he posted any video. He always, because normally there is no day I don't used to view all his posts and listen to all his videos because he's doing wonderful works. So to me right now, there's nobody in this social media that you can use to compare with Very Dark Man. Though it's not everything that he does that I like regarding me, especially during the issue of B-Rod and him. Yes, uh, the arrest they made to B-Rod and sent him to prison was almost like a form of kidnapping case.
It's not
To me,
kidnapping now.
yeah, it's not kidnapping, but it
B
was
Lord,
like almost
no, B Lord committed an offense,
yes,
and then he
100%.
was taken to court,
Yes,
and court remanded him in.
he was not taken to court in a proper way.
Okay, what do you mean by
That's why I say that he was like he's like almost like kidnapping. Police
Okay,
invited
okay.
him.
Now
Police
let's
invited
talk
him.
about the B Lord case that started all this Very Dark Man coming living on social media. The way I know Very Dark Man made mistake is coming for Chowere, you know. But everything Very Dark Man did with B Lord and everything for me is legal. And also the case, nobody know where the case is now because Very Dark Man said in his in the last court appearance, the judge said she's no longer ready to continue with the case, that the case should be assigned to another judge. You understand? So for me, I don't think Very Dark Man did anything wrong. Like it's like oppressing. What he did is what he supposed to do. Is like he was offended.
Like I said earlier, Very Dark Man is my person, is my man, and I love him so much. But the way B-Rod went after Very Dark Man was totally wrong. And the way B-Rod was sent to prison is equally wrong. That was Showole anger. I'm not siding anybody. B-Rod offended Very Dark Man.
Yes.
Very Dark Man reiterated, but the way he was sent to prison, he sent B-Rod to prison was wrong.
But Very Dark Man is not the judge. The judge remanded him, not Very Dark Man.
Due to influence of Very Dark Man.
Is Very Dark Man a judge?
He's not a judge.
Is Very Dark Man a politician?
Very Dark Man and Nigeria police in collaboration was the one that sent B-Rod, not
How? No, it's not. But no, I'm not in support of anybody. But
due process was not followed.
how? Somebody was charged to court, and when they reached to court, the judge remanded him in prison. So how is that
B-Rod,
of Very Dark Man?
B-Rod is in Nigeria. He has very big influence.
But he committed an offense.
He committed an offense. Police invited him. He went to
They charged him to court.
He went to police without his lawyer. In the absence of his lawyer, he was charged to court and sent to prison. They would have allowed him to bring his lawyer. If they had allowed him to bring his lawyer, and at the end of everything, he was sent to prison, it would have been a different thing. He was invited, he went to police station. When he went to police station, in the absence of his lawyer, they sent him to prison. So it's almost like
everybody is entitled to their opinion.
yes.
But for me, Very Dark Man be law. The only way I know that Very Dark Man is wrong is when he come after Chowere.
But that man was not wrong in attacking Showore because Showore first attacked him. To me, oh, Showore first for Showore to come out to social media to say that he should withdraw the case in a way that he did was so wrong. Very dark man. Showore would have contacted Very Dark Man or even contacted Masha Abubakar.
He contacted Machawa Bakatara to.
It was after he made the declaration on social media, which went viral, was when he conquered.
So Very Dark Man in his last court appearance said that because of Chowere, that he's going to continue the
The
case.
case is dead.
And I now said Chowere did not commit offense. The person that committed the offense is Bilo. So if the case is continued, the person that will be punished is Bilo.
I believe they have settled the case
out of court.
out of court.
For me, I believe that is the best solution. So, shall go in the comment section and tell what you think about Ezo Bona, confirm that the social media is missing Very Dark Man. And also, we are missing Very Dark Man. So, Very Dark Man, please come back to social media. And also, there is a guy, a content creator, popular one, Justice Crack. They say the guy is missing after he made the video about the Nigerian army and all of that. So we are calling for the release of Justice Crack.
Free him. So that police, if you are with him, free him. DSS, if you are with him, free him.
Make una free Justice Crack. It's not there's nothing wrong to
not a crime
speak up. It's our right.
It's our right. I beg.